So I thought that January was a bad time for bad horrors. It appears it's carrying on into February with Rings. So Rings is the follow-on from, the Ring movies. I enjoy the American remake. Not the second one so much. It has its moments, but it's not that good. And I do enjoy all the Japanese Ring movies. This one, though... This one... Lizzie, what would you say about this one? Excellent response. Just, Rings is not a good movie. I was excited for Rings. I was hoping it was going to be good. It was meant to come out back in March last year, I think, at one point. Then it got moved to October. It was meant to come out on October 31st. Perfect movie for Halloween. Then it gets moved to February, and it's finally here. Was it worth the wait? No, it wasn't. This is not good. It's like I said, it's a carry-on from the second one, because we have clips from the second film shown in this. And this one removes everything that has made the Ring movies good. Because at the start of the film, we have this guy finding a tape and watching the tape, but then the tape gets copied and just put online, and it doesn't really make much sense. The mystery behind all of the Ring movies, or that made it mysterious, is that these people were just finding a VHS tape that didn't really have anything on it. It was just a blank VHS tape. They would put it in, and it would just show them the thing, and then they didn't want to show it to everyone. Even in the second film, or I think it's the second or the first one of the American remake, you have the woman's son watching the tape, and she's like, "Don't watch that." But with this one, these people do not care. There's the main character in the film. She watches the thing. She watches it, even though she's told not to watch it. She watches it, and then later on, the people that have already been affected by the tape, they find. Okay, there's gonna be spoilers here. I'm sorry. But this film is shit, and you shouldn't see it, so there's just going to be spoilers here. These people do not care. She has watched the tape, but she has new bits in her tape that she's copied, and it's all a bit weird. And they're just like, "Hey, this is in our tape." So they go through, and they're like, "Oh," the one guy said, "Oh, just fast forward through our video. Let's see what's in there." But they're just happy to watch it again. They already had shit happen to them from watching it before, but they just want to watch it again. This film is also incredibly predictable. It has all its jump scares as well, just jump scares for the sake of jump scares. There's nothing creepy about it. Samara isn't really shown in all the other films she was shown. This does not really feel like a Ring movie to me. Yes, it has the Ring stuff in it, and it is them trying to stop Samara, but with all the other films, you had that these people knew they had 7 days, and they had to get through the 7 days, and it would have countdown throughout the movie. They would know what day it was. In this one, you don't know what bloody day it is. And when it gets to the 7th day, you're like, "Oh, didn't know it was the 7th day. Didn't know that was coming." It's just it's stupid. This film is a mess. The starting scene of the film feels like it's the middle of a film. Feels like someone's fast forward and they were like, just threw the clip in. They were like, "We filmed it. This was meant to be more, but we filmed it, just put it in there." And it doesn't make much sense. It's a really bad opening for the film. And it's really rushed and stupid. And there's a really bad part of CGI on here. If you've seen the trailers, there's a part where a TV gets smashed down, then Samara comes up and she climbs out, but it just looks like something from a computer game, because they do that, and then you see her coming out, and you can tell it's CGI. And then they move the camera away, and they go back to it to show that now it's actually a real person. But just the transition of that whole bit looks really, really bad. The only sort of good thing I could say about this is the imagery. There's some creepy imagery in some of the tapes. There's really weird imagery with a snake eating its own tail, but then they also use the Japanese Ring tape, and they use the American Ring tape, so they use all elements from those, and then try and do something new. But all those things that they use new, it's we're going to see all of these later on, and guess what? We'll see all of them later on, and then we get a bullshit ending. Like I said, this removes all the mystery of with the whole someone having a VHS tape that made it mysterious. With this one, they just have it on their computer and they can just copy it, and then the woman throughout the film appears to just have the tape on her phone for some reason. You don't know why, but she keeps rewatching it on her phone. If you're so scared by this thing, why do you keep rewatching it on your phone? So Rings gets a 1 out of 5 from me. I guess it tried, but its plot is a mess. There's a massive, massive plot hole where this guy that's put it on the computer and copying it to people, he doesn't really explain how he found out this is how you stop the tape. Doesn't get explained, and it's just a mess. The whole movie's a mess. It's terrible. And I would not bother seeing it. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we get better horrors this month, because this wasn't a good start. This really wasn't a good start. Don't bother seeing Rings. Just watch the other ones. All of these 3 Japanese ones are good. Like, you've got the Ring 2, and the Ring 0, and then they decided to do Sadako 3D, which went onto online as well. It's crap. Don't watch those ones. Yeah, but all the old ones are good, and they should have stopped after the Ring 2 with the American ones, because I shouldn't have bothered with this. If you've seen Ring, send in the comments down below if you enjoyed it. What do you prefer, the American version or the Japanese version? Or there's even a Korean one. There's lots of Ring movies. I think I prefer the Japanese ones, but I do think that the American one is a good remake. But that's all for me today. Thank you very much, and I'll see you all again very, very soon. Goodbye.